What's up guys, my name is Aaron. Today I'm going to be reviewing American Made. American Made is a biographical crime movie directed by Doug Liman and stars Tom Cruise. It's basically about this guy, Barry Seal, who's played with Tom Cruise. It's based on a real life event. He was like an airplane pilot before, and he gets recruited by the CIA to do undercover missions for them and kind of get paid underneath the table. And then while he's doing that, he gets wrapped up into the drug cartel and starts sending drugs and stuff for the drug cartel like Pablo Escobar and stuff. Basically about this guy some kind of like rise and then fall after that. I really wasn't looking forward to this. The trailers really didn't do that much for me. I like Tom Cruise, but I don't know, some of the movies that he's made recently just aren't that great, but I think Tom Cruise is a very charismatic actor. Doug Liman's a pretty solid director, so I gave this a shot. I think this is better than I thought it was going to be. It's a decent enough movie. I don't know how memorable it is going to be for me compared to movies like Goodfellas and Casino and The Wolf of Wall Street, movies that kind of have the similar style, but I think that this is like a fun enough movie that you could watch like Sunday afternoon or whatever. To me, the best part of the movie is Tom Cruise. He's just very charismatic in this movie. The way that he's kind of like maneuvering out of situations, just charming people into kind of letting him off the hook and stuff. I thought that was a really interesting depiction. I think Tom Cruise did a really good job kind of selling himself as like this really charismatic dude that can just really talk his way out of every situation. And in the scenes where he's kind of like thinking on his feet and stuff like that, I think he did a really good job with that, not coming across too like powerful, but I think that he did a really good job with that aspect of the movie. Even though he's not like the most like upstanding guy, you do want to follow him because Tom Cruise is just so likable in this performance. To me, it's one of his best performances that he's done in the past 5 to 10 years. I don't know how much weight that might have because he's kind of done a lot of just action movies, I guess, but he was solid in this movie. I think the other actor in the movie, I would say particularly Domhnall Gleeson and the dude that's going to be typecast in every single movie that I've seen him in, Caleb Landry Jones. I think that they're probably like the standouts, but the movie wasn't too showy, I would say. This is really like Tom Cruise's show, so they really didn't get like a lot to do, but I think the people that were surrounded Tom Cruise, I think they did a good job with the material that were given. I feel like Jesse Plemons really kind of got the short shaft of the movie, but I don't know. I don't even know why they even got him for this movie, but yeah, I think the acting was solid throughout. I did like the cinematography. It was really kind of eye-popping seeing all these colors and stuff when they went to like the South American locales. Like it was just very vivid and very like eye-popping, like just the cinematography and stuff, and it had like a really nice saturated tint to it that I liked. It kind of gave it that kind of vintage style. They utilized like VHS framing throughout the movie, like they had kind of Tom Cruise talking to the camera and stuff and saying kind of like updates on the situation and stuff, and I thought that was a kind of fun kind of thing to kind of put it back to the 70s 80s aesthetic, I guess. I don't think the movie's like that like different from this genre of movies, you know what I mean? Like it's very like of this type of movie. I always think these type of movies, these kind of rise and falls of these crime dudes are really interesting, so this was always going to be kind of up my alley, so I thought this was a pretty fun movie. But I think my favorite part of the movie was actually like the framing device that they use. The very last one that they use is kind of like a last shot of the movie, and I thought that was a really well done thing. I like the implications of it and kind of what it's saying about America and stuff like that. And I think that that was like a really interesting thing that kind of recontextualized the movie, that kind of gave it a little bit more substance to me. I don't think this is like a perfect movie though. Like I said, it's this thing with this movie, with these type of movies where you get this dude that's like in his 50s. Tom Cruise is a very attractive dude. I get it. Like he's like, he defies age and stuff. But him with Sarah Wright in this movie, it just seemed really like cartoonish to me. Like I felt like the actress is like in her 30s, I guess, but she looks like she could be like in her late 20s, so it basically looked like it could be like a dad and his daughter to me. It just looked really goofy to me. I did not buy their chemistry at all, and it's just like a really kind of annoying thing they do in Hollywood, kind of pairing up these older actors with these younger girls and stuff. It's kind of just cliched at this point. It really just kind of took me out of the movie. I do appreciate the documentary kind of gritty camera style of the movie. I understand why they do it, because this movie is kind of ridiculous at times, and kind of putting it in that super realistic and kind of gritty way kind of makes it a little bit more grounded, I guess, and it puts you in Seal's shoes while you're watching it. But it just gave me kind of a headache throughout the movie, throughout like the action scenes and stuff. It was just kind of annoying to watch at times, and I like movies that kind of have this style. Like I can put some up there, but I don't know. I just think that this one, the way that this movie was, it was just too much, if that makes sense. And I don't know, like I said, like if you see movies like Goodfellas and Casino and The Wolf of Wall Street, basically Martin Scorsese movies, you've seen movies that are a lot more interesting and done with a lot more flair. It was kind of hard for me to get super excited about this movie. movie. I think this is a watchable movie. I think this is a fun enough movie to watch. Tom Cruise is probably the best part of it, but I think ultimately the movie just feels really like predictable and kind of formulaic to me. I did like the kind of political implication that the movie kind of had in its last 10 minutes or so, but I think overall this is just kind of like a kind of forgettable movie to me. I think overall I'll give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. I think this is probably worth a watch if you're interested in this material or you like Tom Cruise a lot. Personally, I would wait until it comes on DVD or streaming or whatever. I don't think you need to like rush into theaters to see this, but it's a fun enough movie, I guess. So yeah, those are my thoughts on American Made. What are your guys' thoughts? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching. Thanks, guys. Bye.